What's up, guys? We got UFC Abu Dhabi this weekend. I just want to talk about the main card. Uh, Corey Sandhagen, Umar Nurmagomedov. That's going to be a freaking banger. Then we got Shara Magomedov, and we just going to say Michael because I can't say that last name. He's pretty good though. He got brutalized in his last one, but we'll talk about that in a few minutes. We got Chito Vera going up against Davis and Figueiredo. This is going to be a good fight too. Tony Ferguson. Tony always, whenever he comes back, he always says that it's the best that he's ever been. He's sparred 120 rounds. He's jumped Mount Everest, or he's climbed to Mount Everest. He swims oceans, fights sharks. I don't know what Khabib was thinking because Tony, a bear's nothing for Tony. But I got Tony Ferguson against Michael Chiesa. What the hell? Look at them odds, man. Plus 525 underdog for Tony, which I get it. You know, they got 10 freaking losses between the two of them. It's got to be another record for Tony Ferguson. Then we got Mackenzie Dern and Lupe Godinez. I like Lupe. And Joel Alvarez and Elvis Brenner to start the card. I'm really going to get better at this, and I'm going to learn how to record videos. And you know how y'all do those fancy things, and you got them up on the screen while you're talking? I'm going to learn how to do that. It just takes time, so we all start somewhere. As you get better, as you grow, and I grow fast, so I believe in myself. Whenever I get money, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start investing in myself, teaching myself, and learning about how to do this at the top level. Because if you want to do something, you have to do it at the top level. You have to take pride in what you do. You have to make sure it's correct and it's not some just garbage that you're putting out, because anybody can get on here and talk. I want to be good at what I do. I'm a perfectionist, so I know that whenever I set my mind to something, then I'll get better. But starting out the night on the main card, we got Joel Alvarez and Elvis Brenner. This fight's going to be a grappler's delight because they've got, I couldn't tell you how many wins by submission, and the first round, a lot of first round finishes. So I see this fight probably, you know, they could cancel each other out and it could go to a boring decision. But I think that Joel Alvarez, he's only been beaten by two people in the UFC. I think one of them was Arman Sarukian, and Arman knocked him out in the second round. It's the only time he's been knocked out in the UFC. Elvis Brenner, he's a dog. He is just a dog. I can't remember what fight it was, but he was beat up, but he come back and he won the fight and really surprised me. So that's when I really started paying attention to him. I really see Joel Alvarez in this in the second round because he's got hands. He's got, I think, 17 wins by submission. He's 20-3. He's only lost to really good dudes in the UFC. Elvis Brenner, he's good too. He just lost to the new guy. I can't think of his name. He's really good though. I'm gonna get better with these names and have the names and stuff, and do all my research. The better I get, the more I'll have my research done. So, anyways, like I said, Joel Alvarez, second round. I'm gonna go sub. Second round sub. Alright, we have Mackenzie Dern, Lupe Godinez. I like Lupe. She's a really good fighter. She She's really got that Mexican heart. She really does. She's a dog when she's in there, and she just don't stop. She keeps coming. Mackenzie Dern, this girl. I don't know about her sometimes. I know everybody likes her because she's hot, supposedly. I don't think she's really that hot. She's just got a big ass. Pretty much it. Uh, she's a dog. She's got heart. She tries really hard. She tries too hard sometimes. She uh she comes in and she tries to do stuff, and it's so awkward, especially her striking. She's great on the ground, but if she can't get to the ground, then what's she gonna do? She likes to try to stand and strike when she's not a very good striker. She should really, you know, focus more on her getting them to the ground. She don't need to be standing with nobody. But Loopy is also really good on the ground, and it's going to be a really tough fight. I see, there's not even no odds on this fight. Oh well. Anyways, I see Mackenzie probably getting this one done just because she's been going back and forth, win, loss, and I see that she went back to train with her old striking coach, so I think she will show an improvement, but don't hold me to that because sometimes she just comes out and swings for the fences. Why, I don't know. She'll swing from halfway across the freaking ring, and I'm just like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're in the UFC. Stop that. Stop. Tony Ferguson and Michael Chiesa. I wish Tony Ferguson would retire. I hate to say that, but the guy is, I like him, and I hate to see him keep losing. I mean, I hope that we can get a win like everybody else. We all always hope that we can get a win with Tony, but yeah, I just don't see it. Michael Chiesa is he's a massive favorite, and Tony, he looks good. He always says that he's improved, and he said this time that he's sparred 120 rounds, and you know he's ready to fight, and he's back in his prime. And this is a new Tony Ferguson. He went back to his original roots, and he, I don't know, dug his ancestors up and got some fucking DNA results on who he's supposed to be. I don't know, but he does this every time. Ever since he started losing, he comes back and he's just like, I found the old Tony. I found him, brother. Times, Father Time's catching up with you. Just, I don't know. I don't want to rag on Tony. I like Tony, but sometimes people are delusional, and Tony's kind of delusional. He's always kind of been delusional, but yeah, I like Tony though. Michael Chiesa, he's pretty good, but he's on a 3-fight losing streak himself. So, like I said, these guys got 10-fight losing streak between the two of them, and it's got to be a record. You got two American fighters here. You got Tony, Chiesa. Oh, I don't know, man. Tony always looks good, and he's only lost to mostly the best people. Chiesa, he gets dorsed a lot. I think he got dorsed by Kevin Holland. So I'm hoping for a Tony Ferguson dorse. That would make me happy. I could probably just quit and like be done. Like everything's accomplished. Tony Ferguson got a win. We can all just retire. It would make day's over. No, I'm just kidding. As much as I want Tony to win, I'm probably just gonna have to go with Chiesa. He's a big guy, man. Everybody that you talk to, every fighter that you say that goes around him says that he's a really big guy. And Tony, he's a pretty decent size for 55, but 70, I just don't see him having the physicality to push Chiesa around. I don't know if he's going to be strong enough on the ground to even submit Chiesa. I mean, he could be, he could not be, but I think I'm gonna have to go with Chiesa by decision. I don't see him finishing Tony, but I just don't see Tony having the physicality to finish Chiesa either. So I see maybe an exciting fight. You never know with Tony. Probably not though. It's gonna go to decision. Chiesa will probably win. Cheeto and Davison Figueiredo. Davison come up and he's fought twice since he's been up. He fought Rob Font and Cody Garbrandt. The last time out, I thought Garbrandt was going to beat him. I did. I thought Garbrandt was going to be too fast and maybe hit too hard, but Davison did what he had to do. He took him down, took advantage of Cody's holes in his game, and come out successful. So, what can you say? I thought he was going to be too small, but he's moved up and he's been successful in his last two fights. So, throw him in there with Cheeto. And this is a good fight for Cheeto, coming off the loss of Sean. You know, he took a real bad beating in that fight. He looks better this time. His physicality and he doesn't look so. I don't know. In the Sean fight, he just looked like a water bloated Cheeto. This fight, he looks ready to go, but that doesn't mean anything with Cheeto. This is a 3-round fight, and he's always late to start. It's gonna be a fun fight though. This is my fight of the night. This is my fight of the night pick right here. Pretty much. Man, I don't know. It's gonna be a fun fight though. I think I'm gonna go with Cheeto because he's gonna be coming back with a vengeance. Cheeto's a good guy. He's a family man. You know, he's fighting for his family, for his daughter. We all wanted to see him wrap the belt around his daughter, and that didn't happen. You know, it's just a sport. Some of the fighters come up short sometimes. I have no idea how that feels. I have no idea what it's like to. I mean, I've been in fights, but nothing like that. These guys go through hell. They put their bodies on the lines, and then they have to go home with that loss, and they have to think about it. So, I don't envy these guys. But I just see Cheeto coming back for vengeance, and I see him. I don't want to say that he's going to dominate Figueiredo, but he very possibly could. We'll see though. We'll see. We'll see how it goes on the ground and stuff, because I know this fight's going to go to the ground. I think that Cheeto may catch Figueiredo with a few punches, rock him. It's going to go to the ground. Cheeto's pretty good on the ground too, so Cheeto decision. I don't think either one of them is going to finish each other. I'll probably be wrong on these picks because this is the first time I've done it. It's going to make me look dumb, but it's alright. Next fight of the night, the co-main event, Shara Magomedov, and we're going to go with Michael, because I don't know how to say that last name. Yeah. Bros from Poland, if that tells you anything. Sharmagomedov, he's the new Michael Bisping from Russia. He is really talented guy, fast, sharp. He's got beautiful kicks. He's really good on the feet. Michael, he's okay. I don't really know him that much. I mean, I know of him. I've seen him fight, but I've never really paid attention. And yeah, he got destroyed his last fight, like totally dominated. So I don't know how he's gonna react to that. I seen a comment that he had on IG or somewhere talking about that if he lost one more fight and he pretty much feels like he's gonna lose, that he was done with MMA. So that's not a good sign. And if you're already thinking that way, if you're already thinking that you're gonna lose most of the time, you're gonna lose. If you put those negative thoughts in your head, then I mean, you're pretty much setting yourself up for defeat every time. You're going to fail because you've told yourself, I'm going to fail. So the first bit of adversity that he comes up against, he's just going to be like, all right, I'm done. You know, he should be thinking, no, this is going to be the best I've ever been. I'm going to come out and shock the world against Magomedov, and I'm gonna show who I really am. If he was really the fighter that he says that he wants to be and that he claims to be, that's the type of attitude he would have. Not, oh, when I lose, which I probably will, then I'm done with MMA. That's not a good sign. That's like terrible. Shar Magomedov, he's really good on the feet. His kicks are beautiful. He's strong. I mean, what can you say? He's been putting on masterful performances each time out. Uh, I see him probably TKOing this guy. I see him TKOing this guy on the feet in the second round. In the main event, man, this fight right here. I was so upset when it got canceled in Nashville. Corey Sandhagen, Umar Nurmagomedov. That last name, it's become a common name in the sport. Khabib, I, I want to say Khabib started it off. Maybe not. I don't know. But the Nurmagomedov name, those guys, they're really, really, really good. Uh, but so is Corey. Corey is really, really good too. Corey's he suffered some pretty terrible losses. Uh, by terrible, I mean the one to Aljo. That one right there really got him because I think he just really thought that he was gonna come in and just. I don't think he thought it was gonna go that way. Of course not. Which fighter would? But anyways, I keep losing my train of thought. Corey versus Umar. Uh, this fight's gonna be good. United States, Russia. Uh, I would say that Khabib's got Umar. He's got a game plan for him. Khabib's really good at doing the game plans and having them ready for the fights. I'm sure Khabib helped Blah with his game plan because Blah just come out and he was focused. He was on point the whole time, and he never got off the game plan, not one time. And I expect Umar to come out and do the same thing. Umar's really good. He's got great striking. He's not your average Nurmagomedov. He's a good striker, and I see this being the first person to make a mistake. Whoever comes out makes a mistake first. These two guys are specialists, and even when they come up against some adversity, they seem to overcome it. So I see both of these guys probably going through some pretty tough rounds, and we'll see how Umar comes out on the other end of this 5 round fight, because let's see how he does when he's tested. And by tested, I mean Corey will push him, and he's going to continue to push him. He's going to stay on him, and Corey, he's been working with Trevor too, so. And Trevor, he's a perfectionist, and he's good at game plans and getting guys ready too. So I see Corey having a tough time with Umar, and Umar is going to have a tough time with Corey too. So I don't know exactly what to say about this fight. Besides, I'm so excited. I'm so stoked for this fight, and man, between this one and Cheeto versus Figueredo, between those two, it's going to be the fight of the night. That's my picks. I'm still going with Cheeto versus Davison, but these two right here are really going to get after it. I don't know if it's going to go all 5 rounds. It may. It may end in the 4th or the 5th round. I just don't know if I see either one of them getting the finish. If anybody gets the finish, I think it'll be Umar. If Corey wins, I think he'll win by decision. Uh, that's my thoughts on it. I don't know. I don't really have a pick for this fight because I don't really have a dog in the race. I don't really have a dog in none of these, but I like Corey. I like Umar. They're both really good fighters, and may the best man win. You might be able to snag some money on Corey if you're a bettor. But yeah, that's UFC Abu Dhabi, and pretty much all I got for it. I'm pretty stoked for it. There's some pretty good fights on the prelims. I don't want to go through them all, but let's see. This new guy, Jordan and Garam. It's going to be a really good fight. Garam, I don't know about that guy. I think Jordan. I've watched a few of his fights. He's really good. It's going to be his debut, so I expect him to come out and show out, and he'll probably win by finish. Jai Herbert and Rolando. Yeah, I can't say some of these guys' names. I like Jai Herbert. I remember whenever he fought Ilya, he kicked Ilya, knocked him down. It was just a flash knockdown, though. I mean, Ilya wasn't like out, but I remember watching that fight. Really good fight. Ilya come back and destroyed him, KO'd him. The the first fight of the night, the Cedricus Dumas versus Dennis Tulin. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I'll just go ahead and say I liked the Cedricus or however you say his name, but I liked him when he first got there, and then all the stuff. He's really seems like an immature guy sometimes, and he almost beats himself. He I don't know, and he likes to hit women, so fuck you. That's the way I feel about that. A man should never put his hands on a woman. The fighter, he's an okay fighter, but he just has a lot of holes. Anyways, that's pretty much it. Yeah, there's nothing else to talk about. The rest of the fights will be alright, but nothing special. Pretty excited about this card. Hope you guys like the breakdown.